Already we have seen some very big transfers go through. Here is my take on some of the biggest transfers we have seen so far. Starting off with quite possibly the biggest one of the summer, Lionel Messi is heading stateside to join Inter Miami. Now this is a big transfer for America, for Inter Miami. David Beckham was a real driving force behind this deal. You could tell that Messi, he wasn't happy at PSG. He wasn't happy. His relationship with the fans, the whole club, it just wasn't going well. So he was obviously going to leave. And he did have offers from Europe. Of course, the romantic return to Barcelona was always mentioned. Then other European teams would have had an interest, there's no doubt about that. Saudi Arabia, they had an interest. Al Hilal offered them ridiculous amounts of money. Ridiculous. I'm talking like billions a week, I think it was. Or like a year. Yeah, no, a billion a year, something like that. And yeah, so Messi had a lot of offers, but he decided that to go to stateside and go to Inter Miami. Trying himself in Miami, in a new country, a new environment. The MLS will definitely favour having someone like Messi in their league. It's going to make it grow and expand, welcome new people into the sport. So, I mean, as a Barca fan, I am sad that he didn't make the romantic return, but I'm happy for him. He's won everything there is to win in football, so yeah, I can't really complain. If it was up to him, I think he would have came back to Barcelona, but he didn't. He wanted guarantees. Messi wanted guarantees. He didn't want he didn't want the situation of 2021 happen again, where his future was decided in a click of someone's fingers. He didn't want that again, so yeah. He's made the decision this time, and he's going to America. And best of luck to Messi and his new journey into Miami. Now someone who is at the opposite spectrum of their career, we have Jude Bellingham, who has made the sensational move from Borussia Dortmund to Real Madrid. He's taken the number 5 from Zinedine Zidane, who was his idol, I believe. Yeah, they've had to pay a pretty big transfer fee, Real Madrid. Paid £86 million, which will roughly be about 90 odd million euros. Close to 100. And what they've got themselves is a generational talent. They do have a generational talent. I hold my hands up, hate to admit this, but they've got themselves the midfield for the next 10, 15 years. The likes of Bellingham, Tchouaméni, Camavinga, their midfield is stacked for years and years to come. So it's a very good signing for Real Madrid. Bellingham testing himself again in another country, another environment, different style of football, and arguably he's now at the biggest club in the world. Yeah, he will definitely be challenging himself there. I mean, he said himself that his England teammates wanted him to go back to the Premier League, back to England, but he decided to try a new challenge, and for that I'll give him respect. And yeah, I reckon he'll have a good career at Real Madrid. He will have a good career. He'll learn from the likes of Modric and Kroos, whilst also being able to develop alongside Camavinga, Tchouaméni in that midfield. Yeah, Real Madrid have got a solid midfield base, and yeah, I would say I'm jealous, but it'll be interesting to see in El Clasico how things get on. But yeah, as a fellow Englishman, good luck to Jude Bellingham. Heading to England now, which I believe is a very good acquisition here for Liverpool. Alexis McAllister for £36 million. I think that's a steal personally. You've seen what he's been able to do at Brighton, and of course he helped Argentina win the World Cup in Qatar. I really like McAllister. He is a very solid player. very solid player. Really do like him as a player, and he's going to offer Liverpool a lot. They needed a rejuvenation in the midfield to help out the likes of like Fabinho in there, and Thiago's always injury prone, but also to help out the dead defence, as they were a bit off it last season, Liverpool. So yeah, to get someone like McAllister, who can definitely link the play between defence and attack, yeah, that will help a lot. And yeah, very, very good player. £36 million is a steal, if you ask me. And yeah, Alexis McAllister, he's taking the next big step in his career, and we'll see how he gets on at Liverpool. Now this is a signing that I was so excited about. Ilkay Gundogan, who's just won the Champions League with Manchester City, has joined Barcelona on a free transfer. What a sign! What a sign, and he is going to add so much quality to our midfield. The likes of Pedri, Gavi, they will learn a hell of a lot from this man. A hell of a lot. And he also provides the leadership that we will definitely be missing now that the likes of Busquets, Piqué, Alba have all moved on. He will provide that leadership alongside Lewandowski. Could be nice to see them two link up again after 9 years or so apart from when they used to play at Borussia Dortmund together. Yeah, what a signing Gundogan is. What a signing. He's so versatile as well, because he can play in a multitude of positions. You've seen that happen with last season at Manchester City. Pep Guardiola would have him in a lot of different parts of the midfield. He can play box to box, bit of a holder. He can get into good positions to score as well. He's basically got everything there is in a midfielder, Gundogan. Everything you'd want in a midfielder, Ilkay Gundogan has. And that is a superb signing. Superb signing. The quality he will provide is huge. I mean, there were times last season when Pedri was out injured that we missed him big time. There was no creativity whatsoever from the midfield. Bringing in someone like Gundogan, that will help a lot. And finally, we have the most surprising transfer of the entire summer so far. Karim Benzema to Al Ittihad in Saudi Arabia. Now this is just one of the very few high-profile signings that Saudi Arabia have made in these past few weeks. Of course, Benzema. Then they've got a load of Chelsea players like Koulibaly, Mendy, Ziyech. A lot of players are going to Saudi Arabia. Kante as well, forgot to mention. In fact, Benzema will be linking up with Kante at Al Ittihad. But yeah, Saudi Arabia, it's an odd one. They're buying a lot of players from European teams, and a lot of people aren't really happy about it, to be honest. They aren't happy. Yeah, I can get it in a way when it's like older players, so like people like Ronaldo, Kante, Benzema, I can somewhat understand. But when it's people like Ruben Neves, who's like 26, you would have seen that Ruben Neves has gone to Al Hilal, I believe it is, yeah, Al Hilal. Yeah, when people like Ruben Neves, who are in the prime of their careers, are going to places like Saudi Arabia, it doesn't look good, does it? It's obvious that he's been convinced by the money, and something in that sense has to be done. In that sense, something has to definitely be done. But we'll just have to wait and see what happens. If anybody else goes over there to Saudi, I mean, it's good for their league, don't get me wrong, but signing young players like Ruben Neves, well, youngish players, it's a bit controversial, let's just say that. But yeah, for Benzema though, he'll enjoy seeing out his final years of his career, getting a nice paycheck, I can tell you that for now. And yeah, I mean, you can just wind down a bit. there, I suppose. I mean, he's not really focusing on the football there, is he? It's all about the paycheck. It's all about the paycheck. And there you go, guys. Those were some of the biggest transfers that have happened so far in the current transfer window. Yeah, already some big deals have gone through, and it'll be interesting to see who else makes the move this summer. I want to thank you all for watching this new style of video, because it's the first time we've put up a transfer video up on this channel. And of course you would have seen that the channel's had a bit of a rebrand. It has had a bit of a rebrand. And I am hoping now to be able to do more content like this on YouTube. So if you like this type of content, definitely feel free to leave a like and leave any constructive criticism or whatever. Thank you all for watching, and glad to be back, and see you in the next one.